Okay, so hit up, turn around, walk backwards, do a backflip, keep holding down. Now we're going to the Lost Woods. Or I'm not even sure what it's called anymore. Damn, I really need to learn how to do this. I mean, it's really bad if you can't get that down properly. You're just wasting time. Okay, so do whatever it takes, or whatever you think is fastest to get through the Lost Woods, but you want to come over here and be careful because there's an owl right there. He's ready to talk to us, but hopefully I can bypass that. You want to kind of angle yourself over by this rock, the left edge of it. You want to have your sword out. Okay. Oh, I never showed you the ESS position. That sucks. Yeah, I'll show you after this trick because I'm already set up, but what you want to do is kind of hold the left ESS position and then do well, you don't want to hold Z. You just want to hold R and then hit B and hold the left ESS position and then wait for like a second, like not even a second, but you want to recoil from the rock and then you want to hit Z to target yourself. And you want to release shield. So hold the ESS position to the left, hit B, release shield, and then wait a second, and then hit Z, and don't move your finger from that ESS position. And then you're going to keep kind of mashing Z until you line yourself up with the door that we want to go out. I know it sounds like complicated, but it's not that bad once you understand what you're trying to do. So I'm getting the ESS position now rather than later, but sometimes I do it on the fly. That seems good. Ah, that was the shittiest crouch stab I've ever seen. Okay, so this is what it should look like. And then like once you get to like the fuck. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. Once you get to the black marking on the ground there, I was almost there. You can not talk to the owl, or I mean, you can turn around and roll. Yeah, I might have to edit because I did a swear back there. That was stupid. Alright, well, now I have chances to test this without, you know, failure. Or I mean, worrying of failure. My thumb twitched and I dropped the ESS position, and basically what that meant is I lost my momentum. But yeah, when it like even before it fades out to black, but for safety just get to the fade out to black and then you can walk away, and the owl will not talk to you if that happens. Okay, so what the ESS position is, if I could get this right. Did I talk to Navi? Because that's really gonna piss me off. It's right there. This is the ESS position where Link will turn but not walk. If I can get the camera to rotate with me. There we go. This is what you... Well, the camera sort of rotated. I guess it depends where you stand in the room. But here we go. This is the ESS position. Normally the camera would keep swiveling in a 360 degree, but for some reason it's being annoying. So you just get to the rock and hold this position and do the target thing after and keep hitting target, and basically you can bypass the owl the way I was showing you. It will take some practice to get down. Unfortunately, Navi doesn't look like she wants to come out and talk to me. I don't know why. Maybe I was too slow to get to the water. I have no idea. But basically, like when the music comes to an ending, you'll do your you'll hit B twice to do a jump slash and then talk to Navi, and that will be like your audio cue for when she's gonna come out to get that extra jump on it instead of waiting for the actual symbol to come out. But it looks like I screwed up and Navi's not gonna come out. I'm not exactly sure why, so I'm gonna have to do a console reset. And I could show you what that's supposed to look like in real time, I guess. I mean, what else am I going to do? Okay, here we go. Run. That's not the door. That's the door. Backwalk to the ledge. It's pretty hard to commentate over and play at the same time, but I think I'm doing a fairly good job at like explaining everything, so I'm gonna keep it up. Okay. You definitely want to be holding up. You want to be holding up and then hit A, and as he's falling, you want to hit down then up. Like, I'm pretty sure you want to be holding up if you want to do that little ledge climb thing. Okay, so the owl is back. He's on the prowl. Hopefully I do this right. Get the angle. Too sharp. This might be good. If you're too far to the right, you'll talk to him. You can just do the recoil and then go to the ESS position, which I'm thinking about trying now, just because... Oh, there's Navi. But it might be a little bit harder to get it. Hopefully she stays there this time. And hopefully my thumb doesn't twitch for whatever reason, because I got nervous or something. But there we go, it faded out. I didn't have to talk to the owl. The world is at peace. Line this up like this. Jump flash twice. Talk to Navi, sink to the bottom, and swim out. There is also a more complicated way to do a Navi-less escape. A Navi-less forest escape, which is a bunch of like rolling and side hops. And you jump slash and clip the very edge of the water passageway. It's a very precise angle, so I would not recommend you try just jump slashing at it, because it'll only work in one specific position. But it is like 5 seconds or 10 seconds faster or something than waiting for Navi or something stupid. If you're gonna do, I would say about here is where I would do a bomb shoe mega flip, like I did at the castle. By putting away my sword and bringing out a bomb shoe. But like, it varies here. Like, let me first explain. So I'd hit the bomb shoe button, wait 7 red flashes, hit R, hit A, hold down, wait for that specific frame, you know, with the blackness. I think it, on this particular instance, it has to be black for it to work. And then do your backflip. And you want to remain holding down, because as you can see underneath the waterfall, you want to keep moving in that direction. But since I have Zelda's Lullaby, I can just play the song here and open the waterway that way. However, if you're trying to do, like, I guess further to the right... Testing. Okay, hopefully this will work, but I lost about 45 minutes of commentary, so I'm going to have to post-commentate this part. Right now what I'm doing is setting up for an unbuffered mega flip, and if you're going to do that, it would be a little bit further to the left than normal, and you want to wait until the 8th red flash before you drop it and let it run up the wall for a couple seconds, roll into the bomb explosion, and then do your backflip. You can manage to pull off a regular buffered bomb shoe mega flip there. That's where that first arrow was indicating. That's about where you should be standing with Link's head. And then you just do it like the box mega flip back at the castle. Right there's a little shortcut you can use without killing the Skulltula. Since I have Zelda's Lullaby, I can just play the song to the end. That's one of the advantages of getting Zelda's Lullaby first, so that you don't have to waste the bomb shoe here. Ideally, you want to keep all your bomb shoes as long as possible, and if you play the MST route perfectly, you should wind up with 3 bomb shoes at the end, or at least by the Spirit Temple, so then you'll have 3 chances to get your camera unlocked for the Spirit Hover. So I believe this is like Zora's Domain. We just came from Zora's River, but now we're in Zora's Domain. The spot on the left, if you crouch stab it, it will give you ISG, because your crouch stab is interrupted by picking up a Deku Nut. It's important to get the Deku Nut for the Jabu Jabu fight. Or actually, there's multiple places where you use it in Jabu Jabu. Here's the Deku Stick. It's also very important and critical to the Jabu Jabu dungeon. You're gonna basically swing your Deku Stick, or do a jump slash with the Deku Stick. Or actually, I'm not sure if you have to. Yeah, you have to use a jump slash on the Deku Stick for the Jabu Jabu boss fight itself. But there's a room of like stingrays where if you pull out your Deku Stick and swing it one time, and then after that, all your crouch stabs will be 2 damage. Okay, right now I'm gonna show you the King Zora skip. I have no idea what Link is doing right now because I don't remember what I was trying to do. Oh, something about getting ISG and falling off the ledge, or climbing up the ledge loses ISG or something like that. Yeah, that's what I was testing, I think. Well, I got rid of it there. So right now I'm going to show you the angle to use if I see up at some point. There we go. Just move it to the right. The bottom of the sword, look where the red Kikuri emerald is. It's to the right edge of that is on this line, and then the 3, or the Japanese symbol, is right above the torch. This is pretty much the positioning that you want to get this clip. So after I'm good, I should push Z and A to get out of this, and then you'll roll twice, and then you'll do a backflip by hitting Z and A and holding down, and then you'll release Z and then pull a bomb shoe with C right in my case, and then you'll hold shield, and that'll be the only thing you'll be holding. So just like the Zelda Lullaby cutscene skip, that's what's gonna happen right here. I think I'm still like explaining it with my previous run. He's taking a while to go. So I guess I'll take this time to explain. Has anyone tried any Sun Drop? It's like a citrus kind of like Mountain Dew / Sprite. It's pretty good. Pretty high in sugar. I guess it would be similar to Surge soda. Right there, if you don't jump slash soon enough, you won't get in that like black top layer. And then you just keep mashing B and heading to the right, but be careful of clipping back out of bounds. That's the ideal clip that you want to get, but you can fall down further and then jump slash and still make it in the water. It'll just take you longer to float upwards. Okay, so now we've finally reached Jabu Jabu. Now we're going to do the fish skip trick. So we won't have to get a bottle to put a fish in and then bring it to Jabu Jabu. You line up with that wall, walk straight this way. The pot on your way over here should push you slightly out of the way. You Z target to refocus your camera, and then you want to hold like an extreme 9 o'clock to the left. Like as hard as you can hold 9 o'clock is what you want here. And then at the top of the jump arc, you're going to want to hit B to try and get maximum height, and then jump slash on top of Jabu Jabu's mouth here. I must still be explaining it, or I've fallen asleep with the controller in my hands. Oh, here we go. Okay, I think I messed up my angle. You can also use this wall to your right. If you hold Z and then hit B, you'll do a vertical slash, then you turn 90 to the left, hold up to climb again, then hit Z to refocus again. And then basically repeat the attempt to get into Jabu Jabu's belly, which is the first child dungeon for the Zora Sapphire in the MST route. Sometimes you'll be stuck up here on top of Jabu, which you ideally want to do is fall a little bit further down and try to jump slash at the last second and clip into his nose, and you can hit the loading zone from here. So it is possible to get in from this position. It's just a little bit tougher, and I believe you want to still hold like the 9 o'clock position. I'm not entirely sure about that though, so you can try different angles once you get stuck here, but I've always like had success with approximately only holding the 9 o'clock position and trying to get this clip. So that time I think I jumped too soon there. You can also pause buffer this, which I think I'll show after I make it in. Okay, right there was the ideal entrance. If you can get that the first time, that is exactly what you want to have happen. So we're gonna go right back out. I think when I recorded this, I was like, well, I want to show what happens if you get stuck up there, and that it's possible to clip through. So I just keep trying to do it. So I might be here for a while. I'm not sure. But at some point, I'm gonna pause buffer and show you the other, like, more consistent method if you can't time it very well, what frame to look for. Okay, so I've gotten stuck up again and I'm trying to clip off the nose. I guess I jump slashed just a little too late there. This is like one of the more strict and frustrating tricks. Once again, I think what happens here is you go a frame too late, so you get more height than you need to get into the Jabu Jabu's belly loading zone. And then you get on top of Jabu's nose there, rather than hitting the loading zone immediately. Right there again is the ideal, like, timing for it. I'm not sure when I'm going to pause, buffer, and show, but, you know, at least I'm very persistent at trying to show you the other way that it would happen. I'm pretty good at getting stuck up there, apparently. It's Link 101 aerobics. There you go. So that's the example I was trying to show you. It is possible to make it in when you're side hopping on top of Jabu's nose. So I think this time I'm going to pause buffer it. Again, I showed the other setup to get over in this position. This also works as long as you're holding an extreme 9 o'clock. So watch Link's foot as it gets extended, like about there, I would say. After this, you want to like jump slash, because that's like maximum foot extension, and then on the next frame you want to jump slash. But my 9 o'clock position was off, and that's why I missed it. But I'm going to pause buffer this again, I think. Wow. Okay, that time I didn't even wait for my feet to come out. I just kind of jumped and jump slash, which was too early. So it was vertical slash, Z target, 90 to left, Z target. Okay, here we go. Now we're watching Link's bottom left foot. I can't tell. Yeah, his left foot. It's getting extended. One more frame. That looks like the maximum distance. So after this, you just hit B, which I completely missed the B input, it looks like. So here we go again. Link's left foot is getting fully extended forward. I think it's one more frame after this. There you go. So the sword is in a different angle too. And then the next frame, you would hit B while still holding 9 o'clock. And if everything went well, this should clip you into Jabu Jabu, like every time. And ideally, that's all there is to that trick there.